let's go ahead and start up. Of course, the most important part, guys, is the shift, right? Just the way it shifts into gear is just absolutely insane. Today we have the all-new Civic Type R FL5. It's the talk of the town, and this car has been getting amazing reviews so far. So I'm doing a full detail walk around, letting you know the performance, the specs, and most importantly, how much this car costs and how you can get your hands on this car today. So let's go. Hi guys, and good morning. So today we have the beautiful Civic FL5 Type R. Look at it, it's finished in the championship white, which is the signature color for the Type R of any generation. Of course there are other colors like black, there's blue and grey, but it has to be in this color in my opinion. So it's finished in the 19-inch. It comes with Pilot 4S, which is an amazing tire. I use it my Meridian as well. Fantastic grip levels, and the car corners really well, and also it's also comfortable, right? Look at how gorgeous it is. So in my opinion, the FL5 looks a bit more grown up, more matured, as opposed to the FK8. Not a fan of the FK8 to be honest, but the Type R FL5 would, it seems to be grown up. It might be something that I might aspire towards, So let's go in and have a look. Look at how beautiful this is. The steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara, and then the seats fabric. Right, let's go ahead and start up. So yeah, that was the cool start of the FL5. Let's just shut this off. Alright, so as you can see, the interior. So it's the typical Civic interior. Of course, the steering wheel is different. Let me just turn on the lights. Okay, so the steering wheel is slightly different. It's finished in Alcantara, the signature Honda badge in red. The digital cluster is, the instrument cluster is digital, fully digital. I'm just so excited, and obviously the center console. This is typical any Civic sort of interior. Of course, the most important part, guys, is the shift, right? Just the way it shifts into gear is just absolutely insane. Like, let's look at how it sounds. This is amazing. Right, it has the electronic parking brake. Unfortunately, this is the Type R no longer comes with the parking brake, the mechanical parking brake. But of course, even the FK didn't come anyways. But you know, it's something that you get in the BRZ or the GR86 or even the Yaris. So, but yeah, I mean, this is, I mean, I must give props to Honda. This is a much better place to be than regular Megane or Yaris or GR Corolla, and I mean all of them, to be honest. It's just such a well put together interior, I must say. Like, you know, I'm sort of falling in love with this. And the seats, like, damn, look at the seats. I mean, it's sort of wrapped at the moment, but if I can just have a look at that, the material, I mean, it's just so nice. I just love how Honda actually put in a lot of work into this. They didn't just simply slap on some bucket seats and tell you to go and, you know, but they really put in effort, and I really do appreciate that from Honda. You know, to be honest, I don't think they really need to, because the Type R has just such a huge cult following. But, you know, props to them for actually putting in the effort. You know, it's really amazing. Right, side mirrors is auto, so this is all the side mirror control, window control, etc. Pretty standard, nothing out of the ordinary here. This is the interior light, nothing out of the ordinary. And look at this, this is some good material. Look at it. I can just switch the aircon direction. This is good stuff. You know, I mean, really props to Honda. You know, Toyota, if you guys are listening, I mean, you really should learn a thing or two from Honda in terms of how to perfect your interior. You know, Toyota, your interior is pretty average, to be honest. It's really, you know, nothing great, especially in this era. I mean, I know we're trying to keep things simple and all that, but I mean, let's put in a bit of effort, you know, with regard to Toyota interiors. Like the Yaris and GR Corolla is really average. This is a way above average. This is like Continental, Contica sort of level. You know, so there's a USB port over here. This is the drive modes. So you have sport, individual, individual and comfort. So in individual, fortunately it's all in Japanese. I can't read anything here. Everything is in sport. Yeah, so I can't read. So I mean, I can't read Japanese. Let's put it in sport. Let's hear what happens in sports. Alright, let's see how she revs in sport mode. So it's a nice compartment. You can keep your handbag here, ladies. You can keep your phones, whatever is it. You know, it's a huge compartment. And also here, side pockets. So this is nice. Let's see. So vanity mirror. Go to the rear seats. Okay, so rear seats. Alright, so okay. Alright, so I'm about 5'5", not the tallest of person, so I have ample of headroom. Knee room is, you know, substantially available. This is insane amount of leg room here. That's amazing. But I guess this is one complaint. I mean, it's not really a complaint, but you know, as you can see here, it's not a full-fledged bench, you know, so your feet will be dangling you know, or throughout the way. So it's not a big deal when you're doing short distances, but long distances it does matter, because this is not comfortable, where your knees are not resting on anything, so this can get a bit uncomfortable during long journeys, right? Apart from that, it's pretty standard. So it has a cup holder in the middle, which is good, so there's no mechanism here, which means that nothing would potentially break long term, which is amazing. You know, build quality, it's here, you know, it's a typical Honda build quality, which is okay, it's acceptable. Okay, the seats, the materials seems very similar to my Mergain's fabric. So the headrest it can't be adjusted, so it's fixed in place. It's a bit hard material, it's not soft. Yeah, but then again, this is not a limousine, you know, this is not a 5 Series, so do expect comfort to be not great, or rather it might be slightly compromised, but it's not in any measure going to, you know, destroy your neck, right? It's not jarring in any sense. Alright, let's check out the boot space. So you can see the huge wing over here. So the Type R is basically a hatchback as opposed to the regular Civic, which is a sedan. So this is a hatchback. You know, with a hatchback you get ample. I like this, the tonneau cover over here, which you can fold. This is very smart. You know, other manufacturers, Japanese manufacturers, you know who you are. If you're listening, please, you know, do something about this. Okay, my boot space is huge. This is insane. This can easily fit a family of 4 or 5 on a long road trip. Like, you know, if you're doing Evo Enduro, this is a fantastic car. Ample room, amazing. Yeah, you know, this is, I really do love this. It's not complicated, you know, it's manual. Alright, it's good stuff. What do you guys think? Should I sell my Mergain and get an FL5? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think? Should I or should I not? Right, in terms of power, this car comes with 320 PS, 400 Nm of torque. The Mergain RS280 has, obviously, as the name suggests, 280 horsepower and 390 Nm of torque. So this car is, I guess, is slightly a bit more powerful, but of course this car is also heavier in that regard. It's a way bigger car, but yeah, it's a more practical car, and I love how the gear shifts. It's fantastic. You see how she looks. It has a nice stance, I must say, very grown-up stance, you know, as opposed to the older FK8. It looks very grown up, which I do appreciate a lot. Right, sorry guys, it doesn't have a automatic strut bar, so this is pretty manual, but I'm sure they did this to save weight. So yeah, this is the Civic Type R FL5 engine. So it produces 320 horsepower, 400 Nm of torque. It's technically based off the FK8R engine. It's been tuned to 320, and obviously they made it more efficient, and also to ensure that it's following the current emission standards, especially in UK. So yep, looks beautiful. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this car, do come check them out. It's at Proxima Motors, and they're based in Taman Kinara. I'll drop the address of the salesman and also the location in the video and description. So if you like to check this car out, come and visit them. And yeah, check out this beautiful piece of machine. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and as always, do remember to like, comment and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.